1 in 5 movers, so this is after the move, like within the first year, will purchase a vehicle.
Yeah, this actually happens a lot because when you're going through that move process, in particularly buying a home is what it's tied out to, right? You're told to not make any big purchases. And it takes you probably a good 6 months to get through the entire move cycle of selling your house, going and buying a new house, and then getting settled in. So I think some of it is just you've held on and you haven't made any big purchases. And so now you can, right? You have this renewed spirit a little bit. Like now in a new place, I got this new home. And stat has it that people actually go out and they buy a new car. I don't know if they're matching their home or what they're doing, but I know I did it when I moved to Florida, right? We moved out of state into the state of Florida. And once we got all settled in, we went and bought a new vehicle. And it's a very common thing. I think the other thing that's really common, if you look at vehicle age and replacement, post-COVID, like people were holding on to their vehicles for longer than they ever did before. I think some of it is because many people now work from home compared to going to an office every day. And so you're not quite driving as much. And so I really think that it's interesting is that we see that people are holding on to their vehicles for 12.6 years nowadays. And so trying to capture that audience when you're shopping for a new car, it's just so important because people are no longer really buying cars every 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, that's actually a great point. I had another one too in the movers, but I am almost out of my lease. I think I have I actually went from a lease and I purchased my vehicle and I have 2 more payments and then I have no more payments. So I'm like, woohoo, but it's aging out.
Yeah, and I think that the other 3 that we have there, teen drivers, growing families, income and financial changes, all of those triggers we find really work and are impactful for companies that are really trying to help, whether you're working with an OEM or whether you're working with the dealer direct, right? We have done many campaigns across many different verticals of dealers and OEMs. And we do find these as some of the top targets to really start with to build your audience. We really specialize in building blended audiences. So taking lots of different triggers and information, creating a really particular segment for a particular problem that a brand is out there trying to solve. And so if you're out there, I would definitely recommend testing into these audiences if you aren't doing that already.
Yeah, and like you said, with the blended audiences, it's not like you just have to target movers or a growing family. It's really about blending different segments, testing those segments to see what will move the needle for your dealership or your particular situation.